this healer deck. So we just cycle to Evos and then just build a push off of that. Just gonna freeze this sea dragon and oh, that fisherman doesn't stay alive, but that's fine. And we also used our fisherman on offense, so we don't really have the defense, but it'll be fine. And then we just want to cycle our last Evo before we build our push. Probably shouldn't cycle it here because he's going to have his Evo E-Dragon, but no, we might be fine. We might be able to go opposite if he plays it early. We just want to kind of defend until double elixir. What fade? So yeah, now we're close to our Inferno Dragon cycle, so we can just go opposite lane pretty much. That might 3-crown us if I don't defend. Hopefully he doesn't level it up. Yeah, there's his EV Dragon, but we can freeze. Oh, we get the buff as well, that's not too bad. Okay, so it's looking like we're going to take the tower here. Almost, very close. Should still be fine. We can take it with Monk Reflex and a bit of rage and freeze damage. We're just going to do the same again with our Inferno Dragon and freeze. I have no idea how that's been cool, but that's fine. We have 20 seconds to take it. Oh, that's the monk from me, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and rage and then freeze. And that Eva E-Dragon's gonna kill us. That's fine. Eva E-Dragon is really bad for us. We might have to try and use Fisher on the Hog Rider? Nah, we're not gonna be able to. That's fine. Eva E-Dragon and Mini P.E.K.K.A is very bad for us. Also, hopefully the game sound stuff is fine. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I might lower the game sound after this match. Not a bad start. Get that really nice Monk Reflex. We can probably heal her here just to soak up those minions and defend the Bard and the E-Wizard, I guess. Then we just continue cycling to our Evos. He has 3 Musketeer, which isn't a great matchup for us. But we do have Monk, so that should help out a little bit, at least. Just gonna pop the ability there. He's also got Minion Horde, but Heal Spirit and Rage does take that out. I'm just gonna freeze it. And then Heal Spirit. Not terrible. Wow. Okay. We're still in a good position. Could have cycled the Inferno Dragon a bit faster, but should be fine. He has P.E.K.K.A. as well. It's a very weird deck from the opponent. I'm just gonna play Monk and then Ability. How is that not reflecting? This is kind of scary. No, we'll lose that just because, I don't know, P.E.K.K.A, I guess. And 3M. But that not reflecting is really bad. Also, I need to stop saying "ah" so much. We're just gonna Monk first, just because we have the Fisherman or whatever. This might be... oh, it's just a mid-ladder deck. Should be fine. He might have Swarms, though. So we're gonna try and save our Rage and stuff. Oh, it is RG. Good skeletons from him. That Fisher still doesn't pull it, so... this is kind of awkward. We might be able to activate King Tower, but probably not worth it with the giant skeleton. So I'm just going to play Monk into it. And then just Inferno Dragon the back. Actually, we want to save Inferno Dragon for the Royal Giant. And then if he plays E-Spirit, we can block with the troop, but he plays a Mega Minion there. He also has Fireball. He misses the Fisherman though, so it's not too bad. And then we have Monk if he plays RG. And then I'm going to pop the ability just to take out that Mega Minion, and it should reflect these shots. Yeah, it does. It only reflects one of them though, which is not the best. Okay. Now with 1 minute left, we can just play healer. And then our evolutions and cycle back to the Fisherman to pull that giant skeleton away. And then we'll play another battle healer just to keep this. I was hoping to keep that Inferno Dragon alive, but this is kind of awkward. We're getting really bad matchups here. Oh, that giant skeleton bomb does hit it. But game over here. These matchups are really not great. Last season was a much better meta for us, but we're tilting pretty hard. I just want to get to like 11,500 just for the chests. I keep forgetting to reduce the game sound, that's my bad. Just gonna Valkyrie in the back, cycle to that Evo, and then just heal Spirit and tank one of these wall breakers. We're gonna completely ignore that miner just so we can cycle our Evos a bit better. Just gonna rage on this. Oh, bad ability, really bad ability. But once this passes, we can just freeze this side and then just tank that extra wall breaker again. I'm hoping he plays his miner in the back so I can activate King Tower with the Fisherman. But if not, we can try and maybe catch it with the healer. Oh, that's bad Fisherman placement. It needed to be one to the right. I think that drags it from there. I'm not too sure. But we're gonna save our monk for his queen. And then we're gonna Inferno up high just so he can't play the wall breakers with this. And he's got a miner. But we can just battle healer and then maybe activate King. No, it's probably too late, but that's fine. We are to our evolutions now. I'm just gonna heal Spirit on this. Oh, yeah, that would have gotten a hit. Oh, we play Monk, Valkyrie, then healer probably. Now we can just freeze this Archer Queen. And hopefully something happens here, but it's not going to. Oh. The Inferno does get on tower, and it takes it. Nice. That's good game. Hopefully we go on a win streak now. I'm not playing my best. This is... when I started is like the first games of the day, so I was kind of warming up. You don't really want to play Inferno Dragon first, so we're just going to play our Rage, just in case he has Balloon, because he can just Balloon on its own, it'll pretty much take our whole tower. But he's not going to have Balloon, so I'm going to play Inferno then Monk. He does have the rocket, which is very bad for us. He's probably got Executioner as well. With these rocket matchups, you do want to predict with the Monk. But it can be hard sometimes. He takes a bit of Valk damage there. And then I'm just going to cycle the Inferno Dragon on its own. He does rocket. I could have predicted it with the Monk, but it doesn't really matter. We're just looking to cycle to our Evos, not really build a push. And then I can play healer and Valk here. And then just Fisherman to the King again. And see if we can pop it in between this ability. Nice. If he rockets, I'm gonna freeze just so that Valk stays alive. But he's gonna lose his tower there anyway. I'm just gonna freeze this, probably a bit late. But we still almost take the tower. And that Knight ability does nothing, which is why I played the buff there. And then we're gonna play Healer and then Fisherman. Just to bring that Executioner in. And we can pop our Monk. And everything's getting healed up. And that's going to be another win from us, which is very nice. Now, I can remember to turn the game volume down. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That should be better. Valkyrie first play is probably the best thing. You can do it with pretty much any cycle. I'm just going to play a Monk here. This might be RG or... It's going to be P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam, I believe. Yeah. Bad Monk ability, but... We still deal with a lot of things fairly nicely. If he zappies or E-whizzes here, we can just freeze it so I don't take any P.E.K.K.A hits. And that Battle Ram should pop. And then we're just going to defend with Healer. Holy I might have been able to defend with just a Heal Spirit, but Healer's fine, it still applies pressure. Not too much though. It's not very good on its own. Then I can play Valkyrie and just block the charge with the Heal Spirit, and then I can activate King here off this Ghost. I might just play Inferno Dragon in the middle, and then Healer so the Bandit charges and we can get heals on that Fisher and help this push grow. He does also have a Lightning, which is kind of uncomfortable for us, but kind of glad he played it so that we can build our push around it. I'm gonna let this Battle Ram pop on my tower. Oh, that was a bad play from him. Because we can just build a big push here now. Probably should have played the... Then we can get that healer down. Nice. Then just freeze this Magic Archer. Probably not the best freeze, but it still takes it out. Then we just need to defend from here, which shouldn't be too hard. Oh. If we can get a... Oh, we're lagging. No. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? No, we can just bandit in the pocket, which isn't fun. We'll try and get a Heal Spirit down here. And then probably a healer, hopefully keeping as much of this alive as we can, but we're going to struggle a bit. We don't really want to play the... Oh, that doesn't push it off. That's so sad. Oh, okay. That's fine. Heal Spirit. So he might be playing 3 Musketeers. So just gonna Monk and then Inferno Dragon. Just see what he plays here. I'm gonna ability just to keep everything alive. Not bad. We can freeze those Musketeers. Hopefully killing a couple of them. And getting tower on the... I mean, damage on the tower. Tower on the damage, same thing. And then we're just going to Valkyrie to cycle to the Evo. He pumps up there. And Ice Golem's probably a good play. We're just going to Monk on the left. Make sure we take that tower, because we don't really have any big spells. I was tempted to go on the right to try and take out that pump. Activating might not be too bad here. He does also have the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, we force him to respond again there. He might 3M on this. If he has enough elixir. I'm just going to Inferno on the left, just make sure we have the evolutions. And then we can Fisherman in the middle. And just defend this 3M with the Monk. We're just gonna... Oh, good freeze. Okay, we're still winning. We did use our Valkyrie evolution, but that's not too bad. He will have the zap for the evolution Inferno Dragon there. Then I'm just gonna Valkyrie low and then freeze all this once the mini P.E.K.K.A is in range. I probably could have raged on the left side. I hate the mini P.E.K.K.A hero. Okay. Like I said before, 3M is a bad matchup. And if you don't take a tower, it's kind of tricky. Oh, that Musketeer. Oh, wait, no, it's getting pulled by the Fisher. Not too bad. Might be able to Monk at the bridge, just get some damage on the tower, and we do clip those Musketeers as well. Gonna heal her on this just to try and keep as much as it alive as we can. Oh, we lose. I wasn't really paying attention to the right side. I forget how... Oh, I think it... Because of the melee damage, I think it just does a lot more damage now. I completely forgot about that. We are kind of stuck at 11,200. Maybe I'll talk a little less and try and pay attention. It's not the hero mini P.E.K.K.A, but mini P.E.K.K.A is still bad for us. We're just gonna Fisherman that in to just to kill it, I guess. This might be Sparky Giant. We're just gonna freeze this so he doesn't punch our Inferno Dragon out of the way. He also has a Zap. Okay, nice. He also has the Witch. I'm just gonna rage the next wave here. Just to try and kill that Witch. And then we can Valkyrie and cycle to Aether. When he plays the Giant, I might try and activate King Tower with it. Or I might Inferno Dragon on it, but it just really depends if I have Elixir to block the punch with it. We're just gonna go on the left. It might just be just a normal Giant deck. I'm gonna actually play Inferno and Healer here. And then we can pop our Monk ability. And probably just freeze this. Make sure most of this dies, hopefully killing the Giant. No, it does throw our Inferno Dragon away. We don't get the King Tower activation. And we waste our evolution. And then we're just going to play the Valkyrie here, just so we can't punch our Inferno Dragon away. Nice. Now we can hopefully get the Monk in front. Okay, good, good. Then we're just going to rage this. And then get the freeze down as well. He used his ability, but that Monk's going to take the tower. It's been a nice game. Up against Edgar. And he's got the Dagger Duchess towers. We're just going to play this Valkyrie the same lane as this E-Spirit. And we activate our King Tower there. We're just going to rage on the left and then play our Fisherman. And Inferno Dragon. Nice, we take no damage there. That's really good for us. Except for the, like, all the little chips like Ice Golem, Splash and stuff like that. But as long as we don't take too many big balloon hits, we're fine. Sometimes in this matchup you do have to completely ignore a balloon. But it's not horrible. Also, he doesn't have the Ice Golem to kite all this. He might have freeze though. I'm just going to pop my Monk ability. Nice, that's really good for us. We're just going to rage these bats. He does snowball, but that's not really going to do anything. So we're just going to Inferno Dragon the pocket. Just to tank these Dagger Duchess shots. We could have frozen there to get our Valk to heal back up. But since we've cycled to evolutions, we want to get him to waste Elixir. And then just build a push and guarantee that 3 crown. Bit late on the healer and fisherman. We'll just heal spirit to try and kill these, but it doesn't really work. We'll just pop the monk ability anyways. And we catch a barb barrel. We can heal her again. And then just rage all this. And then that's going to be a 3-can. Nice. Into our next game. Good luck. Good luck. Valkyrie first play. This guy's got Cannoneer. It might be just mortar or like bait. Like hyper spam or whatever it's called. We'll try and fisherman this bandit over. And then we can play the monk. Hopefully this fisherman stays alive. Nice. Get that heal spirit down and the healer to keep all this alive. And then we can pop our monk ability. And we're just gonna try and raid all this up, but nice, that's on the Valkyrie. That's really good. The healer gets a hit. That firecracker is a little bit annoying. We can see if we can activate our King Tower here. No, we're probably just going to play it in the middle. Just to defend as cheap as we can. We haven't cycled our Inferno Dragon. Which isn't the best. We can make a push without the Eva Inferno Dragon. I'm going to get him to pop his ability here and then just freeze it. Not too bad. Probably should have waited till it hits the tower and then played healer. But we can try and heal up our monk. This is kind of awkward with the healer going in front. We can wait till that healer dies. And then just pop our monk ability. We don't care too much about that King Tower activation. And we can try and get a push going here. Then we're just going to freeze this, because it's going to pop his ability. And then get a healer down. And rage everything up. Nice. And we give him the thanks back because he thanked us earlier. I can't speak. Good game. That bandit almost got us though. Healer first play, we do that when we have healer and monk. Nice, we do catch that Dark Goblin a little bit. Probably better off playing it in its face. But we play the healer first. Just because Sparky is popular in this meta. And if they Sparky into the healer... okay, that Mini P.E.K.K.A dies. That's fine. Yeah, if they Sparky into the healer... we can just play the monk in front and then kill the Sparky with a rage. We're just going to Valkyrie into this just to cycle to our Evo. And he might Dark Goblin. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have raged there. No, we activate our King Tower here. Then we just play healer on this Dark Goblin. Oh, we don't activate our King Tower, that's fine. I was thinking that just because the Valkyrie did a fair bit of damage on it. But again, we're cycling to our Evos with that Inferno Dragon. And then probably saving the monk for I don't know why I was expecting, like I was suspecting an E-Dragon here. But he does have one. We can just Valkyrie and then freeze. It doesn't pop the ability, but that's fine. We'll just see what he plays and then build a push here if we can. Killer first is always good, just so we can cycle back to it as quick as we can. He's playing a lot there. I don't know how that monk triggered, but that's fine. Then we get another healer down. Hopefully he doesn't have a big spell. He's got the... Oh, wait, freeze it. Okay, that's not, shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that is kind of bad. We do get that heal spirit off. And the Evo Inferno is going to take the tower. Nice. I didn't see a win con out of this guy, I don't think. Unless I'm just blind. So that was a pretty easy match there. Oh, he had the Hog Rider. I remember. We could probably play with the Hero Knight. See how it goes. But I do like the Fisherman. Which is kind of awkward because I can't really swap anything out. We'll just play with the Hero Knight for a couple games maybe. See how it goes. Up against Dweb. And then like always we Valkyrie first play. And then yeah, Sparky is pretty popular in this meta. So we can just monk. We're gonna Inferno Dragon and then play our Heal Spirit just to keep it alive and healthy. I'm gonna freeze this just to cause a bit more trouble. Nice, that mini Pega dies. That's really good. This is looking like Electro Giant though. He's got Witch. It might just be Giant Graveyard. Yeah, it's looking like Giant Graveyard. He's gonna play his... And then we can Heal Spirit and Rage. I'm just going to get my freeze down just to not take too much damage. Make sure a lot of these things die. But we're in a good cycle now. We've got our Evos, we've got our Battle Healer. And I forgot about this Evolution Knight. I mean Hero Knight. But we can try and build it into our push. Just heal her first. We don't have a Fisherman for the bowler, which might be an issue. We can just try and reflect it while all our troops walk up. Just gonna wait to pop the ability. Nice, and that monk does. Okay, we can kind of freeze here. And then we're going to Hero Knight, hopefully get it on his side so I can pop the ability and get everything targeting it. And I'll just Rage. That Witch does splash our Inferno Dragon though. He's probably going to... Oh, this is kind of awkward. Gonna play the Hero Knight to make that Mini P.E.K.K.A walk. Now we can play the Battle Healer and then get that Reflect going. Nice, it reflects those minions and the bowler. Might have been better off freezing on that. Okay. We'll just pop the Knight ability there. And then just rage it, try and get that Witch off the board. Then we can try and freeze and take the tower here. Nice. What am I streaming on? YouTube. No, I'm using Streamlabs. Or like what phone? I've got a iPhone like 13 Pro Max or something. We're up against a Furnace, which is not a building anymore. We're just going to block one of these Fire Spirits from connecting. And then play our Monk in front. He does have the Vines. We'll just wait until it walks up a bit more and then activate our ability. And he's got the Lightning. Vines and Lightning. This isn't looking too fun. I don't even know what deck this is. This gameplay showcase is exactly why all healing cards should be deleted from the game. I don't know. They're tricky to play around, I guess. But they're not like unbalanced. How does that not reflect there? Okay, almost got 1 minute left. I don't even know what his win condition is. It's kind of looking like drill, but we can try and start building our push here. Pop our Knight ability just so that Ghost walks over a bit more. And block this Dark Prince charge. Then get that Evo Inferno Dragon down. We do want to freeze this. Oh no, we missed the bonus, but that's fine. So we can try and Valk up high. And then Knight. And try and draw fire so the healer heals everything. That Inferno Dragon does die because of it, but it's fine, we're still alive. And we win the game. Nice.
The crown is calling me.
Oh, we're only 100 away. I'm starting to think these heroes might be pretty good, actually. Okay, because our hero Knight is still alive. This is kind of awkward. I might try and freeze this. Nice, good defense. Good enough at least. And then we're going to heal Spirit, so if he lets that go, it should heal up. Okay. I don't think we can play Inferno Dragon here. We're gonna have to wait a bit. Try and play out of its range. And then Knight. To try and block that. Just in case he had like Tornado and could punch it out of there. He also has Executioner. This is fine. We're just going to tank a bit of skeleton damage and then just cycle our Valkyrie on this Executioner. Then I'll just Monk. Nice. And we'll play our Heal Spirit. Oh wait, he's got, I just realized he's got Giant and Electro Giant, which is kind of weird. We're just going to freeze this so the Inferno Dragon takes it out. Not too bad. I'm actually going to heal her and then save our Rage for the Skeleton Army. But he doesn't play it. And the Reflect isn't doing too much. And the Inferno Dragon does take that out. Nice. We're going to play our Evolution Valkyrie and then a Rage here. Hopefully taking that out. And then freezing this. It's not too bad. Popping our Monk ability. Heal Spirit. Evolution Knight. Come on. Okay. We don't get any damage there. We're just going to cycle to our Evolution with this Inferno Dragon. And then prepare for a defense. I'm just going to freeze this. Maybe not the best freeze. I can maybe Hero Knight and then pop ability. Just to make everything walk a bit further. Just gonna pop this Monk ability and get the Valkyrie down just to take a hit. Hopefully getting the freeze down on a Skami or something. We're not gonna be able to here. But this is so tricky. It does play the lightning on nothing. We can battle healer, Valkyrie. And we're just gonna freeze as much as we can. And then get a... We're just 3 wins away from 11,500. And then we can open all our chests. This Hero Knight is working surprisingly well. This is looking like Lava Hound. Kind of tricky. Or maybe it's like the Graveyard deck. We're just gonna Knight ability. See if we can take out that Musketeer. He does fail the... Oh! Okay, that's fine. Oh. It's Hog Rider. They're gonna Heal Spirit to take out all these skeletons. We probably want to save the Monk for the Musketeer when we create our push. But since we don't have Fisherman, we can't activate King Tara in this matchup. Okay, he also has Executioner, so I'm kind of thinking Rocket, which we can see if we can bait it out here. I was thinking about playing my Knight and then activating the ability, so what is that? Try and get this Monk down on the Executioner. He does use his Lightning though. We're just gonna Heal Spirit, just to not take an axe throw. Then if he plays Hog, we're just gonna ignore it. And build a push. We'll get a Monk down in front. I am getting a bit of lag. Oh, popping that ability. It's gonna be kind of nice. And then freezing this Execution and hopefully the Pecker as well. Popping the Knight ability just to give it a bit more health. Then we can just rage this up. And just pop the Knight ability again, because why not? It's looking like we already won this. Nice. Okay, first play, I'm just gonna go just Hero Knight. Don't really want to waste the Monk if I don't have to. I'm just gonna early Inferno Dragon and then Heal Spirit on this. Just to cycle to Evos. Probably not the best Monk, it does... Oh, it does go in front. Okay, and then we can just rage this. That's looking pretty good. We get that extra piggy down as well. Just ignoring the left side just because I don't want to be down Elixir. I'm going to Valkyrie here to block all the damage on that Inferno Dragon, and I'm just going to quickly freeze on this, hopefully getting that Inferno Dragon onto the tower. Nice, we take that down to 1,000. And he probably has another win condition, maybe minor or wall breakers. We defend that pretty easily. And there shouldn't be too many Spear Goblins because of that Knight. Nice, it's actually no Spear Goblins. We can just rage this. But he does have the Evolution Skeleton Barrel, which we can try an Inferno Dragon on it as early as possible. Then just Heal Spirit most of them. And then not popping our Monk ability here, just because there's not really any need. And then we're just gonna either Valkyrie and then Rage just to kill that skeleton. Going with the Knight and then popping the ability. Nice. We're just going to heal her up high just so he has no chance of getting a cheeky giant skeleton bomb. Nice, that's good win. Only one more win, I believe, or two more. Yeah, should be one more win. And then we can just unlock everything. Up against Matthias. Just Valkyrie in the back again. This might be Royal Giant. Just gonna Hero Knight here and then pop the ability to drag that Ghost over. Again, this is gonna be another matchup where we can't really oh, nice. This is really good. It's going to be another matchup where you can't activate our King Tower, but this matchup it doesn't really matter. This Hero Knight is working so much better than Fishman, but I have no idea why. Maybe it's just that strong. I'm just going to pop our Monk ability. Or probably a bit quick on the Valkyrie, but we do block a lot of that damage with the Monk ability in front of that Royal Giant. This is looking like a win. We just want to save our Inferno Dragon for the Royal Giants, and then enough elixir so we can block the E-Spirit. Okay. So we just block the E-Spirit if it comes. Oh, he does also have a Fireball. Probably could have frozen, but we might also want to just save our freeze here. Nice. And we do take the second tower. Then we're just gonna... Probably shouldn't have popped the Monk ability and frozen, but this is fine. Just gonna heal her because I think he's given up. He hasn't for some reason. Gonna pop our Monk ability. Whoopsies. I mean, our Knight ability and then our Monk ability. That's a good bar barrel from us. Then get another Knight ability down. And then just freeze that Fisherman. Nice. Easy win there. And we can unlock our chests. $34 trophies for that. Not bad. Nice, we're at the Max Arena. Summit of Heroes. But yeah, this is why I want it, because of the... You get bonus chest stuff. So we can go ahead and unlock everything here. Hopefully get some good stuff. Getting a lot of 3 stars. And then we get this tower skin. Golden gift. Nice. Then we get the pass rewards. I mean, I got the free pass, but... Two stars not changing. We get this one, which I haven't opened one of these before. Just gives hero fragments. Then we get Barbarian Heart. A 4-star. It's a pretty cool battle banner. Then we get another 2-star, 3 expos. We do just get a 3-star out of this one. Okay. The rates for 5-star I think are improved, but we still aren't really getting any. Another 10 fragments, yeah. We get another 2-star. Some Royal Deliveries there. As you can see, I use Royal Delivery a lot. We get another 2-star, more gold. A 3-star, even more gold. We get a 2-star here, which turns into a 4-star. And we get some Berserkers. Another 2-star, turning into gold. We get a pretty cool battle banner here. Get some skeleton barrels. And then this is 5. I think that means the 1-star is going to be just 1 fragment. It's kind of bad. Just getting a 3-star from this one. And then a 1-star. 1,000. And some cannon carts. Gold. Just a 3-star from this one as well. Maybe get some gold. And then some balloons. And more gold. Hopefully we get a better hero chest. We get a 4-star. No, we don't get that 5-star, but we'll see how much the 4-star gives. 40, that's not too bad. Then we get some Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi should still be fine, but like I'm actively streaming. We get 2 sets of gold there. And then some bats, some gems. We get a 3-star with goblins. And then we can grab all these as well. Get some tombstones. That just turns into nothing. And we get even more gold. And 200 gems, that's not too bad, but it's only a one-off. We get a 4-star, turning into still a 4-star. And then a 1-star turning into a 3-star, that's not too bad. I think we should be at like 1 million gold right now. Or 850,000. Then we get even more gold. 4-star turning into a 4-star into a 4-star. Into 6 logs. Okay. And we should be done with that. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys next time, I guess.